She wasn't moving anything. She wasn't responding to anyone. She was just a young, beautiful girl. This is a case where maybe I can't save this young lady, but there's something that I can do to prevent more people like her from going down this path.
Dr. Joan Papp is a dedicated fighter on the front lines of America's heroin epidemic. She's an emergency room doctor in Cuyahoga County, Ohio, which is on pace to see the highest number of heroin and fentanyl deaths in its history. Nearly every day, Dr. Papp sees someone affected by the crisis.
Right now, we are facing a crisis in our community. It has gotten so bad that we have seen the number of overdoses quadruple. And we are on track to reach nearly 500 overdose deaths by the end of this year.
Do you ever look at somebody who's on heroin and say, this could be somebody I know, and maybe it is somebody I know?
Absolutely. And you know, if you just look at the demographic of the people who are using heroin, we see an increasing number of females who are using heroin. About 50% of the overdose deaths occur in the community, suburban setting. Yep, this is it. So I'm like right around the corner here. Oh yeah, we're in the suburbs. This is sort of a middle-class suburb. A lot of professionals, a lot of young families. Hello. Oh, I'm exhausted. It's good to see you. Love you.
If it's a normal night shift, and try to let her get 8 or 9 hours. It's sad that she sees that kind of stuff almost daily anymore. It used to be once in a great while, and it's just an everyday thing now.
How'd your presentation go? Well, one of the reasons that I care so much about this problem is because I have 3 boys. I love them so much. So Jesse's the only one with homework? That seems strange. We know that this problem started with a prescription painkiller problem. Typically, prescription painkillers, they were obtained from a doctor, from a prescription. Of course, as a doctor, that bothers me. In some ways, our profession is responsible for starting this epidemic. My children are white males who live in the suburbs, and what I'm seeing come through our overdose prevention program are white males who live in the suburbs. I can't help but think, what is to stop, my children from going down that path? So naloxone is a drug that we use in the emergency department to reverse the effects of an overdose.
Dr. Papp is also medical director of Project Dawn, a program that teaches people how to reverse opioid overdoses by using a nasal spray form of naloxone. Kits are handed out to active heroin users or family and friends like Jeff Facenda, a former addict who would step in if someone were in trouble.
We need to blanket the community with naloxone. Police need to be carrying naloxone. Private citizens need to be carrying naloxone.
Those kits have stopped hundreds of potentially fatal heroin overdoses in the Cleveland area since 2013.
You may know several people who are addicted to heroin and you just have no idea. Whether you know it or not, you're paying for this problem. You're paying for the cost of effects of injection drug use because of dirty needles. So there's a cost not only in lives, but a cost in actual dollars too. We've actually found that people are less risky when they have access to naloxone. I think talking is so important, making sure that there's good access to resources, making sure that people know how serious this problem is.
Papp is passionate about stemming the tide of heroin in her community. She speaks regularly to people touched in some way by the epidemic.
You have a person in front of you who is blue, who's unresponsive,
urging them to learn how to use the overdose antidote.
It's always hard to talk to some of the folks who have really lived this. The thank yous that I get really makes everything worth it. And I know that I'm making a difference when I talk to people.